Chapter 3. 1 star can be enough. Okay. Let's see what's around. Alright, let's see what we got. There was a crucifix on the door on the other side of the stairs. If this was some sort of attempt to ward off evil, it was clearly a failure. Okay. What is that? A sudden silence followed by the sound. If any of you have seen Silent Hill, sounds like Pyramid Head dragging his sword along the floor. Not liking that at all. Ah, Henry. Margaret. The day I touched your cold hand for the first time, I knew we would never love each other. I'm surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him, in spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live. I'm dead already for you, so be it. But I need to write about the future, about William, and about Vesper Co. I have passed my instructions to my old friend and assistant, Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You will have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he'll never lack anything. He will visit you every week, and will have all authority to take my son from you if he notices you do not fulfill your obligations properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but a once glorious name swallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that it will make you a better woman. Goodbye. Henry Vesper. Well, somebody wasn't planning on living long, were they? Before I go down that corridor, what's in here?
Feeling her so close was overwhelming. For a moment, I was a teenage boy again, witnessing a woman's magic for the first time. She was beautiful and classy, like an angel who had fallen to earth. I tried reaching out to her, but to no avail. I had to find a way to get her to see me. I had to find a way to enter her world.
Anyway, sorry about that, but yeah, I do tend to mess around when there's things like that going on. Alright. Yesterday, Luna had abandoned me. The sky was bottomless. I tried to fix the house wiring, but I ran away. Only the smoke remained. I went to town, only to learn that Selena would not sing that night. Damn the bad luck, so I drank. When I was drunk, I sat by the piano, as I would at home. I improvised a jazzy lament, and when I raised the head again, she was there, holding a glass in her hand. Something burst inside of me. She started to sing, encouraging me to keep playing. Then she said, I already met pianists with golden fingers, but yours are made of flesh. There is a lot of humanity in your touch. You are talented. We drank the whole night, and spoke of the past. She ended up crying. I didn't know what to do. Her face was attracting the light like the crescent moon. Now, she wants me to play for her on stage, with her. I am so happy and crazy. Sick from too much drinking. Oh. What's this? Yeah, you and me both. I mean, for a start, I'm talking to a mirror, so... what's this? Okay, this kind of looks like a song, so I'm just going to skip that, because hell, I'm not no singer. Right, oh, I actually think I missed this walking in. What's this? Oh my god, could I just pick up something on the floor? Thank you. Here's some story. Okay. Jim loves jazz. Really? He is so sweet. I'm his princess from the cold, he says. We're in the May of 1936, and he thinks the West Coast isn't swinging enough. Jazz expands from the New Orleans to New York, where clubs are crazy. They dance, they sing, the party never ends, and that's why everything takes a new turn this very year. Jim tells me he loves me. I'm 24, and he is 15 years older, but I don't care. He is the first man I ever really knew. He wants to move his office to New York and to live there with me. New York, can you imagine? But the band refuses to go. Gats has a kid. Marcus is about to get married. Bill doesn't like New York. This is the end of Selena and the Frozen Sons. I don't care, Jim says. The audience wants you, and they will have you. My parents disagree. If I leave, I am not their child anymore. But I already belong to my fans. Alright. Let's see what else we got around here. Ah! A save point. Well, if that's the end of that, a little match, then I might as well save it here. Okay, let's check out the rest of this room. I get the feeling it's Selena's bedroom. I will always remember 1936 as the year I discovered the jazz clubs in Harlem. The Savoy Ballroom, the Radium Club, the Log Cabin, the Cotton Club, the Theatrical Grill, with Ellington, Henderson, Calloway, Armstrong. But even though I dated a coloured man, I'm not one of them. In America, white people still hang African Americans. Roosevelt and the New Deal won't change a thing, William, because your country still tries to cure imaginary diseases by mutilating itself. One night, Jim encourages me to get on the stage. I am drunk and sad, so I sing a sev. Stev? A folk song from home. Same song I sang for you last time. But I improvise around the theme, in a very jazzy way. After I stop, there is silence. I am about to collapse. I feel dizzy, and suddenly the crowd bursts into applause, and they go on cheering me as if they will never stop. It's because of that song that I am nicknamed The Little Northern Star by Armstrong. Dear old Lewis, so far away today. Now, if I was really paying attention, and I noticed in the edit, that was a particular time that was being played there by the clock. And I get the feeling I'm running out of time. Let's see what this is. Oh. I have missed quite a bit of stuff. So, there were many women portraits on the walls of that room. Many photographs looked old. Women of the family, maybe. Alright. Okay, there's a save point through there, but I don't want to do that just yet. I want to make sure I've actually found everything in here that I need to find. Because one thing I have missed out doing is I've missed something in a room and I've thought that I've actually cleared out that room when I've actually to check it a lot more. So what's this I'm looking at? That isn't some sort of last encounter, is it? To finally come across Henry? Is that the same thing? Yeah. Alright. I've already checked. So, let's see where we're going. See what's in here. Because I've found a map of the downstairs. Finding a map upstairs would be nice. Tonight I again woke up at the start. Felt like there was a weight on my chest. The shadows seemed to condense more and more because of the hatred. Her hatred. That wrench will never leave me in peace. I tried to turn on the light, but the fuses tripped once again. As I was reaching for the matchbox, I keep under my pillow. I felt... Dear God, I felt the tip of her nails on my arm. I screamed and fell out of bed. Then I remembered the matches I keep in the pocket of my pyjamas. As the darkness that were lurking below, the bed started crawling along my legs. I scratched the match, and it felt as if the room started to inflate, returning to its original size. I couldn't sleep any more. I went to town. Once again, I had to do something, but these moments of peace are getting shorter and shorter. Right. I'm actually not going to open that just yet. It's probably a terrible idea. I just want to quickly explore this section by section, because I know this is really all about finding things. Actually making use of them. Right. It's probably the sun that was mentioned before. Right. Just getting a bit... Can I? Yeah. Right. So I've basically found everything I can find on this section. The next thing, I think, is either to go down the corridor or open... Actually, there's two different corridors, thinking about it. So I think what I'll do before I open up any other doors is... If I go down here... that's where I've just been. So we'll see what this is. Henry Vesper. It's been mentioned quite a few times now. And this... Alright for that. Oh! Yeah, it's gonna follow me, isn't it? How far? Okay, so... Basically you can go as far as a ghost. So that ghost is there, so I need to find out how to turn the light on in that section. So... I'm gonna find out what's all the way down here. And then I'll open that new room. Of course, there's another door on that side, so... Ideally, I'm actually going to open this door first, but I want to see what's at the end of this corridor first. What's that? Okay, that's just that picture. Okay, so there's now 3 doors to open on this side, but... First time in a while... Oh dear. It's another one of these. Oh, I'm glad it saved it.